What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing the latest stimulus check information. And there's a lot of news, everybody, in Congress in regards to a second stimulus check of $2,000. According to Newsweek, Joe Biden has promised a third stimulus check, but can it happen? After 7 months of negotiations, Congress has finally provided a second round of stimulus checks. However, recent attempts to raise the direct payments from $600 to $2,000 have been blocked in the GOP-controlled Senate. Treasury Department and IRS started distributing the $600 checks after Trump signed the bipartisan $900 billion relief package approved by Congress last month. Prior to signing the bill, President Trump pushed to fatten the $600 checks to $2,000. A measure to boost the payments passed the House, but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has repeatedly blocked a standalone vote in the upper chamber. This month, a new Congress will convene, and Biden is expected to be inaugurated on January 20th. The incoming president has called the $600 checks a down payment and said he would soon bring more direct payments to Americans struggling under the pandemic. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, will Joe Biden do a better job than Donald Trump? Will he be able to pass $2,000 direct payments in Congress? And do you think that Mitch McConnell will be convinced to pass $2,000 stimulus checks? Leave your comments in the comments down below. Now, before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell.
I want to wish all my fellow senators and our staff colleagues here in the Capitol a happy and healthy New Year. In particular, I'd like to extend our gratitude to the Capitol Police, the officers of the Secretary of the Senate, and the Sergeant at Arms, and the many other staff who have gone above and beyond to help us attend to important business this holiday season. Today, by the grace of God, the genius of science, and the resilience of the American people, we appear to have a bright 2021 on the horizon.
And for those of you that are on SSI or on SSDI payments, here's what you need to know about a second stimulus check. You can track the status of your stimulus check on the IRS website. The IRS is updating a popular online tool that will let you check the status of your first or second stimulus check. You can confirm your payment type, which will be paper check or direct deposit.
Our great nation is poised to defeat this pandemic in the months ahead through safe and effective vaccines. The pace of the American people's economic recovery has already beaten expectations and predictions. Thanks to the ingenuity of our citizens and historic relief policies from Congress, overall personal income in our country is already higher now than they were prior to the pandemic. Now, the country needs more support, and the significant remaining pain is not, I repeat, not evenly distributed. Far from it. So we just enacted another historic $900 billion rescue package to get vaccines distributed, to keep small businesses alive, and to get a whole lot more targeted support to struggling people who actually need it. From multiple kinds of extra federal unemployment benefits to nutrition assistance, rental assistance, direct cash, and beyond. This latest huge historic package.
Get a projected direct deposit or paper check delivery date, and enter your bank account information for direct deposit if the IRS does not have your direct deposit information. Social Security recipients can use the portal to track the status of their payment, even if they did not file a tax return.
Just signed into law less than 1 week ago. It is beginning to take effect right now. Many households have already received the latest round of direct cash or will receive it very soon to help them turn the page into this brand new year. And while this huge new aid package takes effect, the bipartisan Common Sense Caucus in both chambers is not keen to let Speaker Pelosi and Senator Sanders rush to borrow another $500 billion for universal cash giveaways, regardless of need. A huge chunk would essentially.
However, Social Security recipients cannot use the portal to provide bank account information if they failed to provide a 2019 tax return. The IRS will get that information if it is available from the Social Security Administration. There are also various ways for you to receive your second stimulus check. If you file a 2019 tax return and the IRS has your bank account information, you'll receive your second stimulus payment by direct deposit. That's the fastest and easiest way for both you and the IRS.
Essentially be socialism for rich people. money flowing to households earning well into six figures who did not lose any jobs or income last year. The House Democrats' bill is just simply not the right approach. That's what editorial pages across the political spectrum say, that's what even liberal economists say, and that's what common sense tells us. Here's what the Senate is focused on: completing the annual defense legislation that looks after our brave men and women who volunteer to wear the uniform. We've passed this legislation 59 years in a row. And one way or another, we're going to complete the 60th annual NDAA and pass.
If you did not file a 2019 tax return, you will automatically receive your second stimulus check by direct deposit, debit card, or paper check, whichever way you normally receive your Social Security benefits.
It into law before this Congress concludes on Sunday. It's a serious responsibility, but it's also a tremendous opportunity to direct our national security priorities to reflect the resolve of the American people and the evolving.
And you might not get all of your money right now if you have dependent children. Social Security recipients who have or care for dependent children under 16 years old may not get all the money they're entitled to in their second stimulus check.
Threats to their safety at home and abroad. It's our chance to recommit to research and development so that our 21st century military is equipped to outmatch any adversary. It's our chance to ensure we keep pace with competitors like Russia and China.
If you didn't file a 2019 tax return and you did not send the IRS information about your dependents by November 21st, you probably will not get an extra $600 per child added to your second stimulus check. In addition, stimulus checks won't increase the tax on Social Security benefits. Uncle Sam can tax up to 85% of your Social Security benefits. If you're single, none of your Social Security benefits are taxed. If your base income is less than $25,000, if you're married and filing a joint return, the threshold is $32,000.
It's our chance to remind brave service members and their families that we have their backs with facilities, resources, and support benefiting the finest fighting forces in the world. Over the past year, our colleagues on the Armed Services Committee have made sure that the legislation delivers for our troops and for our nation. Now it's time for us to deliver this bill.
Congress, Speaker Pelosi can convince Mitch McConnell to pass more stimulus relief. And most importantly, those $2,000 direct payments. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, do you think that Mitch McConnell will eventually pass the $2,000 stimulus checks? I want to know your thoughts, everybody, in the comments.